Hello everyone, this is me Vikas Dhayal, and in this video I am going to explain to you how to make last minute revision notes for UPSC Prelims in the best possible manner. This strategy that I am going to discuss in this video helped me qualify UPSC Prelims over and over again, and particularly in the last two attempts. I was able to beat not only the CSE cutoff but the Indian Forest Service cutoff with the general category with ease. So this particular method was really useful in doing so. So before talking about the strategy, let's discuss the pros and cons of the already existing methods for note taking. First one is highlighting the book or the notes that you are referring to. Second one is noting down important points on a sheet of paper and then using them for revision just before prelims. This particular strategy, highlighting, is useful for some subjects and some chapters in particular. So this one is useful if you are reading your Indian economy either from Mrinal or from your Vivek Singh or from your Sri Ram IAS notes of economy. Noting down points is a good strategy in the long term, but because now only about 72 or 73 days are left for prelims, so this will be very time consuming. So the both these strategies actually are not that useful, particularly for last minute revision purpose notes. So let's go further and talk about like the better methods, and there will be even better methods than this one. The better method will be making a digital note. So this can be done in MS Word, Notability, Evernote, OneNote, GoodNotes. So the app that I'm currently using for making this presentation, it is Notability. So you can see this is really useful, saves time, and also you can copy paste things, etc. So either you can do it through typing or you can use your speech to text method. I'll make a separate video on this one because this is really important, and this is done by many people in the 10,000 questions program as well that we run on our Telegram. Why digital notes are better? First of all, irrelevant points can be omitted later on so that your note can be crisper and it can be revised easily. It can be edited, you can cut content, you can copy paste. All notes are at one place, and most importantly, you just need to carry only one device, either it is your phone or your tablet or whatever. You just need to carry one device to the city that you are going to for your prelims or the exam center that you are going to early in the morning. And it is really important that just before like entering the exam hall, you must have something that you can scroll through, and which is high yield in nature. The material should be high yield in nature, and you can scroll through it, and that can be useful in your exam. That gives you confidence, as well as many times it happens that the high yield materials they form a lot of substance for the prelims. So now let's come to the best way for last minute revision and the best way for making notes which will be useful in your exam. So this method involves taking pictures or screenshots of often repeated topics. For example, if you are reading your M. Lakshmikant, so you know in the exam from the chapter of fundamental duties, it is really possible that one question might appear in your exam out of the 11 fundamental duties, and sometimes you just forget them just before entering the exam hall. This happens with many people. So what you can do actually is just take screenshot, or you just take a picture of that particular table of the fundamental duties and save it in a separate folder of your gallery. So you must have separate folders for every subject that is there. For example, your modern, for your polity, for your ancient and medieval, for your mapping. So these folders you should maintain, and then you should maintain as miscellaneous folder as well. So this will help you because this is a very popular and very well established method for memorizing content. So for example, in the CAT exam for MBA, or in the exams of GRE etc., where you require to memorize a lot of vocabulary of English language, what people generally do is that they make a lot of flashcards. On every flashcard there is a word meaning given, and then you basically make them go through your eyes in a quick manner, and that makes them implanted in your memory. So let's see through examples how you can do it and how I did it, so that you can learn to use this method. So for example, this particular prelims material 2, this particular note I made, and in this I used to like just go through various websites where I can take out material which is really high yield. So for example, these are the natural world heritage sites. I took screenshots of them, and for example, this one was added, these ones were added recently, so I just encircled them. List of intangible cultural heritage sites. uh, this one particular this particular screenshot includes MSP and the 22 mandated crops that are there. And if you go further, then maps are really important. There were about 7 direct maps, and if you count indirectly, so there will be about 9 to 10 indirect maps coming from geography section, as well as IR. If you include historical geography as well, historical geography basically talking about in the Mauryan times, what was all was there, where were the pillars located, etc., then the number will increase. And in the prelims exams that I sit in, because of having this content which can be revised very often, for example, this is the OPEC membership, you know that this a question can be asked from this one. So this allowed me to like particularly in 2022, I marked every question related to mapping correct because I was taking these screenshots. So this particular on the ABCD Telegram group that I run, I've been posting these pictures, which you can save in your gallery in a particular folder. For example, this is for the national parks. You can save it, and you can like keep looking at it just 10 minutes every day in the morning. You just like keep the flashcards, sort of notes in front of you, and you can scroll through them, and these will allow you to memorize content. I'll put the link in the description of the Telegram channel, which will be helping you basically collect important pictures which can be saved in your gallery. So this gallery method is really useful, and once you do it, it you will see its importance. So this way I was able to like I created folders for every particular topic that can be asked in the exam. So for example, if I talk about environment, so I had saved so for example, modern India, I had saved for example, political associations in Bengal. That time I thought that I might forget them, so I saved them. From in polity, money bills, every year there is a question asked, so I saved this particular chapter. I took screenshots out of it and took photos out of it. uh, if there is something that you think you might forget, that then you can take a screenshot out of it. So from the scheduled and tribal areas, I took a screenshot. Then if you can look here, list of fundamental duties, these are mentioned here, so a photo was taken out of it and it was saved in the gallery. So this particular method is extremely useful, and I would really encourage all of you to use this method, and let me know in the comments, because I'm going to start a series on explaining concepts which are difficult to understand for prelims perspective. And also let me know how you feel about this particular video, and the Telegram links are in the description. And thank you so much for watching till the end, and I hope I was able to help you in some capacity. Thank you so much.